Many of us walked into Weber's front doors expecting the next 3 years to be the greatest times of our lives. However, the only thing we knew about high school up to that point was what we learned from our parents. Sometimes we took the advice into account, and there were other times when our opinions would clash. One thing that our parents were good at, though, were keeping us from making the same mistakes that they made by helping us to make the right decisions. What is our definition of a right decision, though? Is it taking the job that pays more? Majoring in philosophy to finally know the meaning of life? Or, as Frost puts it, taking the road less traveled by? The world we will enter is cold, ruthless, and for lack of better words, scary. We may not feel ready, but I promise you that we have been preparing for this moment since childhood. We learn that there are days when you have no one to play with at recess. Most lunch tables don't have a seat saved for you. Your first love cuts the deepest, and words can really hurt. However, as we grew older, we discovered that someone else needed another person on their kickball team. You don't need a reservation to sit with strangers. You can always find love when you aren't looking, and you are stronger than a bunch of words collaborating against you. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "One's philosophy is not best expressed in words, but it is expressed in the choices we make, and the choices we make are ultimately our responsibility." The choices we make are the legacies that we leave behind. Many of us felt like the only legacies we could leave behind were being a part of the prom royalty or maintaining that 4.0, being voted as a student body officer, or making it on the sports teams. It's true that you do win trophies and have a really attractive resume, but unfortunately, I can guarantee you most of us won't remember those things next year. What people will remember, though, is who you are as a person. The legacies we leave aren't necessarily material, but things like kindness, determination, integrity, and many other gracious elements. Maybe you didn't leave behind the legacies you wanted, but high school doesn't define who you are. There is always a choice to build upon yesterday's mistakes. Anne Frank once said, "The final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands. By acting with dignity and humility, you will not only find yourself, but you will inspire somebody else to find a legacy to build upon the foundation of yours. You may not realize it, but your actions do have an impact on others. In fact, I am proud to graduate with the class that broke the quarters and cans record. The class that actually witnessed the football team win their homecoming game and have a winning season after." The class that saw the track team break a state record, and the class that has grown dramatically in character since sophomore year. It wasn't the amount of money, points, and inches that you've given, gained, and grown that was inspiring. It was the fact that we changed lives by choosing to express charity, teamwork, and the personal growth that proved we are capable of anything. I encourage you to make the choices you want to see more people make. There will be times when we make poor decisions, but we can always choose goodness. We can always choose hope. We can always change our minds, and we can always make better decisions. Congratulations, class of 2015. Your legacy has already started, and I'm anxious to watch it unfold before us. And like Mr. Daniels said, hugs, not drugs. Thank you.